it's not like a just a technique, just one technique. It's like a concept and a way of attacking my opponent when I'm in a hurry, right? I have to be fast to sweep my opponent, okay? So for example, if I'm fighting and I have like 2 minutes left, right? There's 2 minutes left only, and I have to sweep my opponent, okay? And I'm here controlling the guard, okay? Of course, I can go for a submission as well, right? And sometimes like you're already tired, or your opponent has a really good base, and you're here on bottom, like he knows, like he doesn't want to pass your guard, right? Because maybe he's already winning the fight, okay? And if you try to set up like a lapel guard, for example, and you have 2 minutes, it's a lot, there's a lot of things you have to do. Until you set up everything, maybe you're not gonna have enough time to sweep your opponent, okay? Or I can go for a bolo, for example, right here, okay? But my opponent can start like defending, right? I end up on top, but he already having my leg, and then he put me back on the floor, okay? So I want you right now, tonight, to make sure that you control one of the legs of your opponent. That's the first thing I will do, okay? I have to fight to control his legs, one of his legs, okay? So if I'm fighting collar and sleeve, for example, right, I have to figure out a way for me to control his legs. Let's say if I'm here and Rolando doesn't give me the legs, okay? Keep your legs away. So his leg's too far away from me, okay? It's hard for me to sweep my opponent here, okay, if I'm not controlling the legs. Okay, I probably can try to go for a scissor sweep like this, right? Or I'll try to attack omoplata, but when I do omoplata and I have a short time, my opponent will stand up and he's trying to not like get swept and all that. A lot of things can happen, right? So how am I gonna bring his leg closer to me, right? So I can control the far side collar, and I go for a tarantula guard, and I can start going underneath of him. Okay, I think for me, this is the best way for me to get underneath of my opponent. Because now I'm controlling his leg, okay? And once I control his leg, I can force him to step this leg forward, and I underhook this leg as well. Okay, I can actually underhook both legs right here, okay? So probably like when I get here, he's gonna control my collar to not get swept, right? He's gonna drop the knee on the floor, maybe like this. Okay, and then I have to start working from here. Okay, either like in a nice waiter sweep like this. Okay, so controlling and trying to entangle to attack a nice grab right and start attacking my opponent. Okay, so if my opponent is controlling my belt, okay, both hands on my belt, this can be really annoying. When he doesn't want to give me the legs, that will happen, right? So I'll be here like playing guard, collar, sleeve. I'm trying to reach his leg, but he doesn't give me the leg. Okay, this is a great way for him to hold the fight. Okay, right here. So what I can do here, don't give me the legs. So what I can do here, I can go and do like a nice collar drag and aim for a nice single leg, okay? So every time your opponent is trying to fight and not letting you control his legs, collar drags will work, okay? Collar drags will work. Or the tarantula guard will you can force your opponent to step forward because you can use one leg on the floor to bring him in. Okay, so then you go for X guard. Alright. In case he's offering you the leg, it'll be easier for you to sweep him right now. Okay, so once you control the leg, now it's a little bit easier for me to set up my attacks, right? I can start kicking him going for X guard, right? Or I can even go for this type of guard, like Mantis guard, right? Bring him over, right? And then start going for a nice like Sankaku, sweep him, right? And then I come up and then get him on top, okay? So I want you to work on different type of sweeps while you're playing guard, but all your sweeps you have to control the legs of your opponent, okay? And once you control the leg, you're gonna set up X guard, one leg X, to be underneath of your opponent, or you're gonna go for a nice sit-up single leg guard, okay? So the sweeps I wanna see is, let's say if I'm here, he's like holding both hands on the belt, This actually happened with Luisa the Brasileiros. The girl was just moving away from her like this. Okay, and then Luisa started getting here, and then the velocity tried to reach the leg, and the person wasn't trying to pass, neither trying to engage, right? So you here, okay, one thing you can do, control same side collar, palm on your leg, and then go for tarantula guard. Because now you can break the posture, okay, and you have the foot on the bicep. If the person is running away from you right now, you can step the foot on the mat. You can even sit up and start sliding under. Okay, and right here, you have options to start sweeping your opponent, right? Like this. Or in different ways, okay? Double pinned grips also is very good way for you to sweep after you're setting up a nice one leg X. Okay, if you can go and control double pinned grip like this, your opponent probably is gonna drop the knee on the floor, right? And you can start working from here. Okay, pushing your opponent and coming up, right? Or even like work with a nice frame right here and start working to get crab ride, double pinned grip from the crab ride and start attacking your opponent, right? So we're gonna work controlling the legs, and then every time your partner on top move away, collar drag, okay? Go for a collar drag. You have nothing to lose right there, okay? When I go, let's say, if I'm here and then he's running away from me like this, okay, I feel like it's hard for me to work, right? If you pass my guard, you pass my guard on the other way. Like if you pass my guard here, I'm already here. Then I can sit again and start playing guard again. I have to open up the game, because if I don't try to open up the game, it's gonna be tough. You can go either collar drag, right? Don't give me the legs. Or you go for same side collar, and then you go for tarantula guard. Okay, so now you can go X guard, okay? Right here. Or if he's still running away from you, you can bring him in. You can even like go for triangles right now. Okay, this grip, collar, and sleeve is really, really good, okay? So, person on top, sometimes it's gonna be like a fight, okay? One person only working, and that's the only thing we're gonna do, and then we're gonna roll. Okay? So Rolando will be playing guard, make her grips. Try to control my legs. Again. Try to control my legs. Yes, control double pins or double legs. That will give you options to be more precise on your sweeps. Go. Try to not accept the sweep right away. Go. Again. Again. Just keep moving like that. You guys understand? Okay? So sometimes you're on top, give the leg to your partner to go de la riva and stuff. And sometimes try to like, don't let them control the legs. That's when they're gonna either change for tarantula or a nice collar drag. And when you go for a collar drag, or even like after you get a sit-up guard, let's say when I give the leg to Rolando, and you have, let's say, 30 seconds left, and you have to sweep your opponent, I think the best way for you to come up is single leg, okay? Like this. Because now you're gonna be here. Okay, you have a great chance to sweep your opponent or even take their back, because after they fall, they're gonna try to like turn. And you gotta be aware to take the back, okay? And you, who's defending, be like reacting. Don't just accept. It's like 20, 30% just having fun the way I did here. Okay, it's neither like going hard, neither being too like lazy. I just pose, you know, and then he start working on attack. So each person will work for 4 minutes, okay? And after that, we're gonna roll, we're gonna spar, okay? Any question? All right, so if you wanna work some submissions as well, go ahead and do it, all right? Let's go 1, 2, 3. The work is for whoever is playing guard, okay? So now I'm playing guard, but my opponent is not standing. He's with the knees on the floor, and he doesn't want to engage as well. Okay, he's like moving away from me like this. Because he knows like he has 1 minute left, like he doesn't want to give you anything. Okay? So right here, there's a couple things you can do, okay, to attack your opponent. If you attack, let's say a triangle or omoplata, there's a way for you to do it by breaking this grip here, setting up the triangle. But it depends like how many minutes you have left, right? But you can use the triangle. Let's say, you know, there's 30 seconds left. I'm winning by 2 points. Andy is winning by, he has like 5 advantage. If he's sweeping, he wins, right? So I know that, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna tap, right? I'm gonna just wait for the time. So Andy needs to take advantage of this setup to control my leg, okay? So control one of my legs, Andy. He's gonna control my leg, right? And then from here, he can start doing K-guard. Exactly. Now he can start getting underneath of me. So now, even with 20 seconds left, 10 seconds left, he has a great chance to sweep me, okay? So now he can come up, or he can go for like double pin grip and start sweeping, okay? So if I have the knees on the floor inside a closed guard, and I try to just stay here stalling, right? So you can go for K-guard from here, okay? Go K-guard in. So underhook the leg, link your hands or have the hand on the collar, and then set up the K-guard, okay? From here, you can entangle the legs, right, with this leg right here around, or you can set up this hook under the leg and go for X-guard, okay, just like that, okay? But if I'm like with the knees on the floor, but I'm far, okay, you can either set up a triangle because the knee's on the floor. It means there's no frame for him to protect himself for triangles, right? So let's say if Andy's here, even if you do like a spider guard triangle, right? Go spider guard like this. Look. Now I'm like, okay, I'll stay here. Or even if you go for omoplata, right here. Most of the time, people will be here. Like if I'm winning the fight, they're gonna like, okay, they're gonna love that. Oh, I stayed there. I'm not gonna get swept. I'll win the fight, right? So then you entangle the leg. So go underhook the leg, K-guard, frame your shin, and then start working to attack your opponent from here. Because now you're gonna start having great chance to sweep your opponent. Okay? You guys understand? So when he's away, go for triangles. When he's both knees on the floor, spider guard works. Okay? Or the tarantula guard still working. Right? So you control like collar and sleeves, inside collar, then you can start kicking the leg here, setting up a triangle. When the person tries to posture, you use the triangle to entangle, and then start like applying K-guard. You guys got it? You understand? Also, one thing that really works, when he's here and I'm moving away, it's Andy sitting up and set up a nice collar drag. Collar drag in. So you go, just keep the hip, boom, collar drag, and go for the back. Okay? So this happens a lot. Like I know like it's not all of you that are gonna compete at Worlds, but sometimes even training, right? Your partner like knows like there's 30 seconds left, he's tired, he's just gonna try to stall, just like try to be on top of you. You have to find a way to like make him go on bottom or attack a submission, right? Again, moving away, collar drag. Okay, find a way to get a nice collar drag. And then reach the back. If your back is on the floor like this, okay, find a way to set up a nice triangle or omoplata, which is not hard to do it, right? Go. So he goes for like a triangle. When I try to posture like this or try to defend, he goes for a nice K-guard, okay? And then start like set up the frame. And now after you do this, now you can start working to control the leg of your opponent and start entangling the legs. You understand? You guys got it? Okay? All right, so let's do like that right now, okay? 4 minutes one, 4 minutes the other one. And then we go after that. 1, 2, 3, go.